Make sure you don't do too much. We don't want to give her too much praise. We don't want to tweet about her too much. We don't want to post about her too much. We don't want to give her too much media coverage. Let's just make sure that everyone else is also happy. Like, that seemed to be the consensus for the entire WNBA season.
The WNBA is facing a major crisis, and it all comes down to one player, Caitlin Clark. She was supposed to be the league's golden ticket, the one who could bring a new wave of fans and attention. Instead, the league's inability to embrace her fully has sparked a storm of regret. Clark didn't just join the WNBA, she electrified it. But the league fumbled its biggest opportunity, and now they're paying the price.
I think if the commissioner, if she would have been brave enough to put her foot down and be like, hey, you know what? We're leaning all the way into this. And I'm sorry if you guys are upset about it, but we're going to lean all the way in because I believe that this is going to help everyone.
Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA with sky-high expectations. Her college career at Iowa wasn't just great, it was legendary. She broke records, dominated headlines, and turned casual basketball fans into die-hard supporters. When she stepped into the professional league, she brought all the momentum with her. Fans packed arenas, TV ratings soared, and social media lit up with her highlights.
She's a huge inspiration to me. She's been an inspiration to me since I started watching her. She's like an idol to me, and it's so fun to watch her play. And I just want to I feel like we all want to be like her when we grow up.
It's been dubbed the Caitlin Clark effect. The 22-year-old's impact on basketball undeniable. The average ticket price for yesterday's game was $571. That's more than 10 times the average ticket price of a WNBA game.
For a league that had long struggled to attract viewers, Clark was a game changer. Her first games weren't just about her stats, though those were jaw-dropping too. She represented hope, excitement, and the promise of a new era for women's basketball. The numbers didn't lie. Clark was drawing attention like no one else.
Hey, sold-out crowd in Evanston tonight for the Northwestern women's basketball game against the Iowa Hawkeyes. All the buzz surrounding a player on that visiting team. Iowa's Caitlin Clark has become a national phenom, and some fans say they went the extra mile just to watch her play here.
But instead of building on that excitement, the WNBA hesitated. Rather than making her the face of the league, they treated her like just another rookie. There was no major marketing push, no high-profile campaigns, and no acknowledgement of her potential to transform the league. It was a glaring missed opportunity.
I have honestly never seen a company fumble the bag so hard like the WNBA fumbled Caitlin Clark.
Fans weren't the only ones noticing the lack of attention. Critics started asking questions about why the WNBA wasn't capitalizing on Clark's success. After all, it's not every day that a player single-handedly boosts ticket sales and TV viewership. But instead of riding the wave, the league seemed to downplay her impact.
WNBA has been around a couple of decades, and people didn't notice the game. They're noticing it now. Well, that's because of Caitlin Clark.
Some of the hesitation seemed to come from within. Reports of veteran players feeling overshadowed by the attention Clark was getting began to surface. The league appeared caught between celebrating its newest star and trying to maintain harmony among its players. But in trying to balance both, it ended up doing neither.
This Caitlin Clark thing up any worse if they tried. If you got people in a room, if you got a bunch of dudes in a room and says, let's up the WNBA of attention, eyeballs, she's bought the college and the pros. And for these women to have this petty jealousness, you say to yourself, damn, what is going on here?
Meanwhile, Clark kept doing what she does best, playing incredible basketball. Her performances were consistent and spectacular. She didn't just meet expectations, she exceeded them. Her presence on the court was magnetic, and fans couldn't get enough.
There's a reason there was almost 10,000 people here.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
Yet as Clark's popularity grew, so did the whispers of frustration. Other leagues and opportunities started to take notice of her rising fame. If the WNBA wasn't willing to fully embrace her, there were plenty of other places that would. The idea of Caitlin Clark leaving the league became more than just speculation. It started to feel like a real possibility.
It's going to be for the 2025 WNBA season tips off. Fans are speculating about Caitlin Clark. Obviously, she's the golden goose. Not only should they beg Caitlin Clark to be in, but they should give her part of the $100 million, like a big part, and say, please, baby, please.
The tipping point came when rumors swirled that Clark might explore options outside the WNBA. The thought of losing her sent shockwaves through the basketball world. How could a league that needed stars so badly let its brightest one slip away?
You women out there, y'all petty, man. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you are 100% right.
The league has a chance to rewrite its future, but they'll have to move fast. Clark isn't waiting around, and neither are her fans. The ball is in the WNBA's court. Let's see if they're ready to play.